All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim and a few Akwat who may be listening. This is your brother Batakallah from the GMS camp here in Chicago, coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. All right, just give me 1 second, Salakia. All right, and the title of this lesson is Esau is Cooked. Okay, and the inspiration for this lesson, I was at work today. I've mentioned it before, but I do security for like high-end fine dining, and one of the restaurants that the restaurant that I was at today, is actually in a hotel. So one of the entrances to the restaurant is attached to the lobby of that hotel, and that's usually where I stand, and just monitor who's going in and out and things of that nature. And while I was standing in there today, this Edomite came in and sat down on one of the couches in the hotel lobby, and this dude was bugged out, man. He was talking to himself. This guy had legions of demons on him, and not just talking. This dude's yelling, cursing, saying names like he really is talking to real, has demons in his head. And he even said, one of the things that he said while he was bugging out was stop talking in my head, such and such, whatever name that the demon had, And this is a Edomite. This dude looked like he could be the boss at your job, He just looks like a regular, basic Bob Edomite nigga. And he was bugging out for a minute before they actually called the hotel security, because all I got, it's my job to watch the restaurant. Whatever goes on in that hotel lobby don't got shit to do with me. So I'm just sitting there watching. And they end up calling the hotel security and end up getting them out of there. But this is after like an hour plus of this dude bugging the fuck out in the lobby. And like I said, this dude looks like a nigga that'd be a boss at your job or your landlord or anything, just a regular ass Edomite, man. But, all these Edomites are bugged out and got demons on them. All right. And it was already bad when they was in prosperity. But now that their prosperity is being taken away from them and the Lord is starting to visit them, and that Deuteronomy 36 and 7, it's like it, that Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 6 and 7 is happening. And all these curses are transferring, slowly but surely off of Jake and onto these devils. Their demons are being exacerbated. And, also, as we get closer to Yahushai's return, as the scriptures say, the devil cometh down with great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. And yes, of course, when we break that down, we focus on the elites of Esau, the banking families, Rothschilds, Gettys, whatever. But at the end of the day, Salakia. But at the end of the day, although that applies to the elites, Rockefellers, DuPonts, Gettys, Rothschilds, etc., and especially, mainly focusing on how that chip is going to get implemented, the martial law is going to get implemented, etc., it also transfers to these regular Joe Six-Pack, Joe Schmo Edomites that you see every day. Because guess what? They going into slavery just like them elites are. And they hate Jake and have a perpetual hatred for Jake just like the elites do. All right? And they saturated with demons, and it's just going to get worse the closer we get. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Everything is being revealed. And but at the end of the day, everything is being revealed. And this devil can't hide behind that smiling face that he got no more. Everybody knows, all right? These Epstein files done come out that shows all the demonic shit these devils be doing. And people just don't look at this devil like he's pure anymore. Everybody knows he's a damn demon and wicked. And that's across the board. All right, even they women have that sentiment about them. Okay? And then you got this devil, unaliving the end dub at record numbers. I mean, it's always been happening, but it's being reported at record numbers now. And hey, guess what? You get what you deserve. All right, you want to go and dance with the devil, you're going to get what you get. All right, but at the end of the day, the point is that these devils' whole reputation is cooked. Their whole mental and psyche is cooked. And they going down, man. And they losing. And everybody understands that, number one, they the wicked. And number two, that they're fucking bugged out and got demons on them. This is Daniel chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. All right. And that's who this devil is. He's the lowest of the low, the wickedest of the wicked. All right. And even though, these wicked ass 2/3 have surpassed the deeds of the wicked, the Esau is still the wicked. All right. And, the Lord is making it to where he can't hide from that anymore. These devils had a nice run fooling everybody that they was righteous and clean and holy. And now the Lord has put the spirit in the earth to expose these devils for who and what they really are. All right. This is Job 9 and 24. It says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right. And these Edomites, the Lord put the earth in their hands, like it says in that Daniel 4 and 17. All right. And what did they do? All right. They changed themselves into the people of the Lord, in particular, the tribe of Amalek. All right. The JOOSs, the 1948ers, the small hats, the imposters. They took on our identity, painted us as the wicked. And, Jake was wicked, so it is what it is. The Lord said he was going to do that to us. They took our heritage away and adopted it for themselves. And they went around the earth painting not only Amalek as pure and clean and holy, but all these Edomites as that. All right. But now all of this shit is being brought to light, and they can't hide behind that veneer no more. Now it's over. Now everybody understands who the wicked is. And the closer that we get, the more and more obvious it's going to be that these people are the actual wicked. All right. And that's why a lot of these Edomites are bugging out. They're going to continue to bug out and get worse. And like I said, this dude is having conversations with multiple demons. And, I'm thinking this motherfucker's on the phone. I walk by to see if he got earphones in. This motherfucker don't got nothing in his ears, man. Just talking to demons. All right. And you better believe that this dude is going to be a Buffalo Bill if he not already Buffalo Billing motherfuckers, man. Because that's what these Edomites are. Demons, murderers, all right, beasts. This is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 4. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. And that's what this devil is all about. Witchcraft, left hand, dealing with the left hand. All right. Left hand spirits, left hand rituals. And what happens when you do that? Demons jump all over you, man. Verse 5, it says, behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh of hosts. I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame. And that's what's happening right now with these Epstein files coming out, with all of these other things happening. Like I said, a lot of these N-dubs are getting unalived by Edomites, thinking that they hit the lottery and married an Edomite or had an Edomite boyfriend or whatever the fuck they had going on. And they end up getting Buffalo Billed. All right. All the shit they be doing to these kids. All of that, man. All of the unrighteous dealings. The Lord is bringing all of that to light so people understand who this devil is now. And there's no more hiding for him. This is verse 6. It says, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile and will set thee as a gazing stock. And that's what's happening. People are starting to look at these Edomites the same way that they've been looking at Jake for the past few centuries, man, as the lowest of the low, as filth. All right. Like I said, that Deuteronomy chapter 30 6 and verse 7, all right? That's what's happening right now, all right? And we're going through that process in real time, and that's why we got to be thankful that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai woke us up and gave us the spirit to understand this truth and to be able to see and witness the downfall of our enemies happening as we speak, man. This is Sirach chapter 25 and verse 13. It says, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, all right? And that word for heart it means mind, all right? The word is lab, it means mind. And that's what these Edomites got. All of them got plagues of the mind. They got demons on them. Every Edomite on the earth is wicked, filthy, and got demons on them, man. And it's being made more prevalent and being revealed more and more every day. All right. So, hey, man, we're in beautiful times. These devils on their way out. And that's more reason for us to continue doing what we're doing and continue to go hard so that, hey, man, the Lord can have mercy on us and protect us when these devils lose it all the way, because they ain't lost it all the way yet. But once they lose it all the way and they really have to accept the fact that it's really over, it's going to be it's going to be a free-for-all out here. And these devils are really, really going to show you what they about. And you're going to need Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in that day in order to survive, all right? So with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem HaKakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim and the few Akwath who may be listening. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Until next time, Kwam Yasharala Wa Ababa Ball.